Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first edition of the MCDFNL Footy Show here on the MCDFNL website. It's fantastic to be joining you, as we will every week from this point forward, to bring you all of the latest information, news, views, and a little bit of gossip as well on everything that's happening in the Maryborough-Castlemaine District Football and Netball League. Joining me to kick off our very first show, the man to my right here, of course you know him as the Operations Manager for the Maryborough-Castlemaine District Football Netball League. Very warm welcome to Scott Carey.
Thanks, Sean. Good to be here, mate. Should be a very exciting year and a new edition with the Footy Show.
Yeah, looking very much forward to it. We thought we'd get the big names in to kick the show off very first week. The reigning premiership coach from the Carisbrook Football Club. Welcome to Luke Tracy. Welcome, Luke.
Sean, Scott, thanks. Nice to be here. Yeah.
How's that feeling, mate? Last game in September. Final siren's gone. Talk us through it very quickly.
Yeah, I guess it's a nice title to have. Really pleased with that. It's fantastic. Yeah, there's a lot of work goes in, and I think everyone's pretty nervous going into that game. And yeah, big relief and pretty exciting. So yeah, they can't take that from us now, I guess.
That's exactly right, mate. You wear that title of Premiership Coach for the rest of your life. But let's look forward now. It's time to look into 2013. Season opener game this weekend. All the details on the screen at the moment. Carisbrook taking on Navarre at the Carisbrook Recreation Reserve. Standalone game. It's the only game in town as we start off the 2013 season. And there's going to be a little bit of notoriety around this one, look, because you've got yourself a big name recruit for this game only, former Carlton skipper Anthony Koutafidis.
Yeah, it's super exciting. Being an Essendon supporter, I know him well and what he's done to us over the 90s and early 2000s. So
I think you did that to everyone, mate, don't worry.
Yeah, it's super exciting. He's a huge name in AFL footy, and it's a great initiative from our football club, and hopefully it's great that everyone's on board in what will be a huge night for footy in our area.
I know there's an article in this week's MCDFNL Advocate about it, but tell us a little bit about how you got Kuta down to the club to play this game.
Yeah, we're very fortunate with a board or committee member, and he's got some connections with Kuta and some business connections there, and he was able to float the idea and would he be willing, and we thought it was a great opportunity, I guess, to showcase the footy club, the league, and also a bit of a fundraiser and sorts. And so it's a great opportunity. The footballers are really excited. The whole club is excited to have someone of his quality and stature come to our footy club. So really excited and looking forward to it.
And we just saw the photo flash up on the screen. He looks pretty good in the Carisbrook jumper, doesn't he?
Yeah, he fills it out a bit better than what we do, I think. So.
Yeah, he's done quite nicely. Yeah. Now, talk us a little bit about the pre-season that you've had, obviously, coming off the premiership win. You're now the hunted, you're not the hunters anymore. Has that changed the way you've gone about your pre-season at all?
Oh, we've tried not to, but I guess that's the challenge within is the mindset and what will change. We've tried to identify that we're going to have sides that are trying to look at our game plan or the way we play our footy. It's pretty basic, our style, and simple in what we do. So it's, I guess, about trying to have a bit of luck in running and play good footy with the hope that we can, again, challenge.
Yep. Yeah. Luke, I think probably one of the biggest advantage for you guys, it seems you've kept most of your list from last year. One big addition that I think is going to help you is Matthew Bilton from East Point. How's he been going over the summer?
Yeah, certainly it's great to retain that list, I guess, to answer the first question, and that's really important to keep a good core of players and friends and mates. With Matty, he's a super talent. I guess he's a name, it's well known to everybody and what he's been able to do with his footy so far, but he's an ex-Carisbrook junior, and so I guess that's important in order to make an easy transition back to the club, and he's been super with his work ethic, his leadership, coming on the coaching staff, and certainly leading the way with what he does. So he's been a fantastic addition, as a good fella, and certainly as a footballer. So it's rapt to have him, and he'll certainly improve us as a team, no doubt.
Yeah, that's great. I think the other one to look at is you've got tough opposition this week in Navarre, and I know you've got key players like Daniel Parkin, which every club looks at every week. Is there anyone else from Navarre that's probably on your radar this week that's key to shutting down?
Yeah, well, I guess we know each other pretty well now. We've played a few finals against each other and some good battles throughout the home and away, and we've got a fair bit of respect for them, the way they play their footy. Parko's a star, and if we could limit his damage, we're trying to do so. Hannett's a good player forward, Benny Scott, and he sort of plays a really classy Tickner. We know if he has 15 touches, he's carrying it sort of 30 metres, kicking at 60, so he's very dangerous, and we try to limit their impact, whether they're genuine shutdown roles or we try and just, as a team, sort of hunt them. that's a challenge because they're class players and they're going to play well Saturday night, and we just hope that we can limit their damage a little bit.
It's going to be a full day of footy ahead of us at Carisbrook Recreation Reserve, and a full day of netball as well, as it'll be the full complete plate, including our under-12s starting this week. Scotty, talk us through a few of the run times for the night, because it's a night game. It's a 7:45 kickoff for the senior game, so it's just going to change the dynamic of the day a little bit as to what we're used to.
Yeah, that's right, Sean. A bit of a longer day than normal, especially with the under-12s coming into competition, which is fantastic. Day's going to kick off with them at about 1:35 in the afternoon. We've got 15s and 17s following them. A bit of a break between the 17s and reserves, with Kuta dropping in for a bit of a clinic with the kids. We move on to reserves at 6 o'clock. Senior footy starting at 7:45 following the season launch. Netball fairly similar, with the 13 and under starting off at 2:15 in the afternoon, running through on the hour with the A grade starting at 7:15.
I'll be down at Carisbrook, don't you worry about that. And if there's any kids out there watching this as well, it'll do you very well to get down to Carisbrook on Saturday afternoon, because, as you know, Luke, it's not often you get the chance to get a clinic with someone of the calibre of Anthony Koutafidis, and the Carisbrook Football Netball Club's done a great thing in putting on this clinic for kids from all throughout the MCDFNL.
Yeah, that's right. We hope it'll be a great initiative that kids from every football club in the area can hopefully get onto their parents and end the school holiday as well, going, it's not far to travel, and get to spend a little bit of time with Kuta, a signature, and yeah, just an opportunity for a photo perhaps, and I'd certainly be making sure that's happening if I was a young bloke. Yeah, I'll probably getting a signature on the shirt as it is. So.
Yeah, I probably will as well, don't worry about that. In fact, I'll tell you some stories off camera about Kuta as well. But I'll tell you what, get down there, everybody, as many as you can, get down to Carisbrook Recreation Reserve this week, because not only is it the footy, but the netball season kicks off as well, Scotty. Very much looking forward to it. Our appetite's been whetted a little bit in the off-season with the regional state league team going about their business in the Central Highlands Regional State League, and did a pretty good job, made the semi-finals, very competitive towards the end of the year, and only ended up losing the semi-final by 10 goals against a Ballarat team that went on to win the flag.
Yeah, absolutely, Sean. It's fantastic to have our girls playing some representative netball and representing the league on a fantastic stage, with plenty of fantastic netballers from Ballarat, Eureka and Wimmera. The girls did very well. A bit of a slow start early in the season, but got going with a few players coming in late and starting to play well with each other. So they did very well, and all the organisers and netball executives should be proud of their efforts. Yeah, they should. Jane Brody coached the senior side, which Crystal Fisher won the best and fairest that we had. It's hard to win the best and fairest in a 6-week comp, Luke, but you take it any time that you get it. Second place was Ash Learich from Denali, who's also, in the last couple of days, won some big awards coming out of the Regional State League Netball, Scotty, because she's been awarded the Central Highlands Wingman Off-Court Champion. Yeah, it's fantastic for Ash, Denali and the league. Ash will receive $250 for her efforts. For
just straight in the pocket?
Straight in the pocket for
Beautiful.
Ash. And a further check coming towards netball in Mira Castlemaine to go towards some equipment for all the girls. But yeah, fantastic effort for her efforts off the field. Yeah, well done to Ash. Well done also to the 17 and under Maryborough side. Didn't win a game throughout the tournament, but they got better every week. You could see that, and really gave Wimmera and Eureka, the two grand finalists, a bit of hurry up in the last couple of rounds of the tournament. Well done to David Clausen and all the girls that played for the 17 and under. Sophie McQueen winning the best and fairest for that side as well. That brings us to the end of the show this week. Unfortunately, normally we'll do a review section and a preview section, but there's nothing to review. There's only the one game to preview, so it kind of feels a little bit empty, but don't worry, we'll be back next week. We'll have a full board of games to preview in the Maryborough Castlemaine District Football Netball League. We'll have a full netball segment. We're going to try and get Ash Lyric in here to have a chat to her about the Wingman Award. We're going to try and get someone from the Maryborough Rovers in as well. And it's going to be a big, big show. So make sure you bookmark this very website, mcdfnl.vcfl.vic. Whatever the rest of it is, Scotty, I forget at the moment, .com.au. I should know it. I work on the website every day, so I should be better at it than what I am. Scott, thanks for joining us this week, mate. No worries, Sean. And Luke, thanks for joining us, and best of luck on Saturday night, mate.
Sean, Scott. Yeah, nice to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Best.
Thank you very much for joining us. Sorry to be interrupting while you're talking there, mate. Thanks for joining us once again on the MCDFNL Footy Show. We'll see you next week.